It's taken Donald Tusk, Poland's Prime Minister and the former European Council President, to stand beside Keir Starmer and voice the unthinkable and the much desired reversal of Brexit, which he calls a BRETURN. And very nice now to actually have a name for this for this process of rejoining the EU. It was more than just wistful nostalgia. It was a call to reimagine, to the extent of actually having a name for it, to reimagine Britain's relationship with Europe being restored, one less divided by slogans and more shared, more united by a shared purpose. And what does this sentiment mean against the backdrop of Starmer's pivotal diplomatic trip to Poland and Ukraine, to Kyiv, and to the commemoration of Auschwitz? Tusk, reflecting on the emotional impact of Brexit, recalled saying in 2016, "I already miss you." And this phrase encapsulated not just his personal regret, but a broader European sorrow at the UK's departure from the EU. And his dream of a BRETURN is bold and rooted in optimism, a belief that political trajectories can, like rivers, find their way back to the common stream. And standing alongside Starmer, Tusk elaborated, "This is not just about emotions and sentiments, it's my dream." And sometimes dreams come true in politics. So while Tusk's hope may seem quixotic in the face of entrenched political reality, it underscores the enduring significance of Britain within the European framework. And Starmer, no starry-eyed idealist, as the UK Prime Minister has said that he rules out rejoining the customs union or the single market. But yesterday, Ed Davey was talking about the customs union. These things are now being voiced, and sooner than I expected. And Starmer is already advocating for deepened post-Brexit ties with Brussels. His visit to Poland wasn't about rehashing Brexit debates, but about forging practical partnerships in the meantime. And at the heart of their discussions was a £4 billion bilateral defence pact to bolster European security against Russian aggression. And this agreement, which includes cutting-edge air defence systems headquartered in Bristol, reflects a strategic pivot, uniting NATO allies against shared threats like cyber attacks and people smuggling gangs. And Starmer's itinerary also carried profound symbolism. His visit to Auschwitz alongside his Jewish wife, Victoria, to commemorate the 80th anniversary of its liberation was a poignant reminder of Europe's dark history and the resilience required to uphold its values. Starmer describes the experience as utterly harrowing, vowing to combat rising anti-Semitism, an issue that remains alarmingly relevant. And while Tusk dreams of a BRETURN, Starmer represents more cautious pragmatism. But this word is now on the horizon. It's now in the lexicon. For now, Britain's return to the EU might be improbable, but with political and public sentiment firmly entrenched, it is possible. However, deepening ties, as Starmer advocates, will lay the groundwork for future collaboration, perhaps even the foundations of Tusk's dream of BRETURN. Tusk's optimism, serves as a reminder of Europe's willingness to embrace Britain again should the political tides shift. And Starmer's diplomacy, meanwhile, demonstrates the importance of alliances rooted in shared security, economic opportunity, and historical consciousness. Whether or not the UK re-enters the European fold, and I hope it does, the conversations in Warsaw reveal a shared commitment to collaboration. In Tusk's wistful words and Starmer's measured approach, we see the possibility of unity across borders, across differences, and perhaps one day across the Channel once more.